I had 5 days to make a horror game for a game jam, and since horror is trending right now, I had to jump on that spooky train. So I assembled a team of very skillful game devs, and let's say everything went according to plan. Game Jam starts and the theme is nostalgia, so we immediately borrowed Steamboat Willie since it entered public domain. But you are probably thinking, Steamboat Willie and scary? Okay, imagine this. You are alone in the middle of the ocean on a tiny boat, fog everywhere, and you hear this. Terrifying, right? Well, speaking of terrifying, we spent 30 minutes brainstorming and then immediately lost 8 hours by sleeping. But by morning we realized something terrible. Our artist showed us this horrifying concept of Willie, which is amazing, and seriously this could be a full game, so wishlist it on Steam to make that happen. But back to the problem. We had one artist and turning this nightmare into 3D model with rigging and animations? 3 days minimum. And our backup artist missed the jam for his wedding, so of course we wouldn't bother him. Or would we? Hey Xavier, congrats on the marriage. By the way, are you still on the honeymoon?
Thanks. Well, technically I'm still on.
Okay, perfect. But could you make this concept art to 3D model and fully animate it, let's say, by Thursday?
No, not really, no.
Okay, that's great. I'm sending you the concept art right now, and yeah, thank you. See you later. So now Xavier was doing the monster model instead of his wife, and I was working on some basic following, appearing and disappearing of the monster. But then we hit a huge problem. Islands were totally safe and Willie couldn't touch you there because he's just a boat after all. But once again our artist Danny saved the day with this evolving monster idea, where Willie will evolve with time. Wow, Xavier is gonna love this one. But with that I jumped into building the land sequence, and let's just say it was equally spooky and questionable. And at this point we had everything planned, well, except the game design, but we went with simple Slenderman loop, where you collect some objects on the map, while monster hunts you and evolves with the time. Now here is the catch. When the monster sees you, you are basically done because you have no way of defending or hiding. So we added a minigun to the back of your train, back of your boat, which is totally original idea, definitely not inspired by Choo-Choo Charles or anything, but this way you can slow down the monster and scare it away. Okay, moving forward, we have only 48 hours left and we managed to make some basic monster actions, boat controller with minigun and some sounds. But the game looked like shit and was missing those models, shaders and post-processing to look similar to the cartoon version. And we haven't heard from Xavier since Monday, but the next morning we couldn't believe our eyes. Xavier finished the model fully rigged and animated, so I started implementing the new graphics and animations, and Unity immediately declared war. Turns out transitioning between water and land is actual hell because Unity's navmesh sucks and it kept generating paths under the terrain. But while Unity was busy destroying their reputation, some random dude on Asset Store fixed their shit for free, so thank you. Anyway, while I was finishing the monster, my team was finishing a new boat model, mysterious islands and safe caves where you are supposed to find collectibles. And with this cinematic post-processing it looks immediately more spooky and cartoonish. But still, everyone was waiting for my dumbass to finish my stuff. And with 8 hours remaining, I started to feel a little pressure. But finally I started working on the game loop. As I said, you collect some stuff, and since we are absolutely not copying Choo-Choo Charles, you are collecting the glowing eggs. Oh, and the Game Jam version was called Choo-Choo Willie. Totally original, no need to question it, except my team did question it, so now the Steam page is called Whistle Willie. But moving on, you are supposed to collect 5 eggs to win the game. To locate all of them, you have this map at your boat. The moment you grab the first egg, Willie wakes up and starts hunting you, but only in the water. If he spots you on the land, then this will happen. And after player collects more eggs and will consider land a safe space, boom, Willie will evolve and will hunt you on the land as well. So now you got a few options. You either try to hide and avoid Willie, you run to your boat and use a minigun, or you leave a like and subscribe. Now we have a few hours left to finish the game. So we added some UI like collected eggs, compass for coordination and HP bar for you and for Willie. For the main menu we used this scene, and when Willie kills you this will show up, but we kinda forgot about victory screen, so it's just a text. And we finally finished the game, but the worst was about to come, because the next day people are supposed to vote for the best game. And there was a minor issue. We didn't really playtest it our game, so I would compare it to Cyberpunk launch. Okay, within the first hour we already made 5 hotfixes because we noticed that Willie got stuck pretty often or didn't spawn at all. So yeah, our chances are not that high. But let's talk about the results. Players could vote in 4 categories: graphics, sounds, gameplay and story. Somehow we took the first place in graphics and sound and we had the most votes for the best game. Anyway, we won some Warhammer figures, which I have no idea what to do with, but right now we are fixing the game, so it's not just a bootleg Charles. GameJam itch page is currently down because, well, it sucks, but if you really want to play it, start a riot in comments so I can convince my team to release it. Also, huge thanks to Spell Collectivate for hosting this jam, and check out the games my team is cooking up. If you want to see more, wishlist the game and let me know what you think. Okay, I am out.